What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming with Vampyr. I hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, we're at 49 subscribers, it looks like. It's very exciting for me. Yay. We're on our way to 50. If we can get to 1,000, I can start making some money off of this. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyway, what was I doing? Right, looking for my own stream. So, we're back to, more walking around, more talking to folks. I'm gonna do these side quests as soon as I can get this other quest done. Big yawn for me. Okay. I found myself. Oh. You know what I didn't do? I didn't set up my sitting area. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So I can be nice and comfy. Y'all, comfort's very important when it comes to professional gaming. That's why some of them guys get them chairs. Y'all know the chairs. You seen them. Big stretch for me. How old am I? Okay, I know how old I am. I don't know why, but I'm a little off today. I'm feeling off. Well, hello there. Pippa Hawkins.
Good evening, Thomas. Evening, Dr. Reed. Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Oops. Is there a way to take that back? I want to choose the right thing. I want to help this man. But it autosaves, like, so frequently. I should have figured that would be the wrong thing to say. That's good. Well, here's hoping I can get pretty far. This game's a lot more involved than Call of Cthulhu was, even with all of my extra investigating. That game is meant to be played multiple times. I think, like, to get drastically different endings. Where the hell did my phone go? Doesn't matter. Don't need it right now. Pippa is worth a lot.
Here again. Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Tom?
I wasn't disfigured.
Why lie?
Come on.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Before I leave, I want to look up Mr. Elwood. Just to make sure. Because I really do want to help him. Okay, I have chosen the correct thing. So we good. I just have to find other clues.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft?
To wait for her next.
Aren't you afraid?
She's quiet.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Oh hey, that's the bicarbonate solution that I keep trying to find.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
It's locked, all right.
Since I'm waiting for... Okay. He might be going where I need him to. I just have to find a way to get up there. How? Well, since I don't remember the doctor's name, it's not like I can easily look it up. Oh. Dee-dee. Suppose now I just have to wait. Let's see. Okay. It looks like you do have multiple chances to get the eavesdropping. Because there's not much I can do besides wait for Nurse Crane to go to the place. I don't think I've gotten that far. I'm supposed to talk to her in the patient's room. Although I guess now I'm supposed to talk to Dr. Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
Yeah, they've all got
The
complicated
Pembroke
lives.
only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
After I talk to Lady Ashbury, I should probably rest so I can evolve. Unless Dr. Tibbets is going to go somewhere that I can eavesdrop on him. No. No, apparently not. Oh.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Okay.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
She seems like a nice person.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood.
Tell me
The
things.
questions need weight.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent.
But what if I
in this
want to eat
matter.
him?
You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past
Continue,
insufferable
fuck 'em.
weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Accurate.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Correct.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating
Bite
my
you later.
condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip.
She did not say no.
Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Why, thank you. It's probably the ambulance driver or Pippa Hawkins. My guess would be Pippa Hawkins.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering from these nurses, red with respect.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off, they are.
Interesting.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really?
You're
Well,
a
if
terrible
you
person.
have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Sappho. That's a nice poster. A play about lesbians. My goodness.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
In she though. In she.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr.
She's
Reed.
just awful.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Ah, so she's talking about you.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, you were less than helpful. Not surprising. Brannigan.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
So, yes.
Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I mean, I'm positive that Nurse Hawkins is the one who'd be meeting with a strange man.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Vampyr.
My stomach hurts.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
And how did we get past that gate, Jonathan? How did any of that just happen? Sick citizens can be healed with the appropriate treatment. A healthy citizen helps contribute to the raising of the health status of the district they belong to. I'm a doctor. Poplar sewers. That didn't sound good.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I don't want to die here. I want to see them die.
What man? I see a bloodstain. Could be. Okay. I'll be fine. What about what's-his-fuck? Who asked me to find his friend. Whatever. Shillings and chemicals. Common barbed cudgel. Is said cudgel better than the one we are using, friendo? Ooh, that is significant. It's even faster. It uses more stamina, but hey. And of course, in this empty slot, I should put this used scythe because it's cool. Trumbolum, tumbly don guard. Look for clues. Ah, fair. Delicious rats. The Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectable whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I would also like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, would be the so-called Ban of the Dragon. Seems that in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. What I've established as facts is it is whatever is hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London. It disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Interesting, interesting. In learning many things. Rats. Hello, rats. Delicious rats. Tasty, tasty. Good. Tasty taste, we are in flavor neighborhood. Oof. Oh, I can parry attacks. Alright.
What sort of creature is this?
Delicious meat. I think I'm liking this. I'm having an easier time with this than I was with Shadow Doppelganger guy. I say as I'm taking massive damage. Okay, it's level 9 and I'm level 6. Delicious blood. Shit. I need to watch my time. And after I've killed this thing, I very much need to level up. Like, I should have leveled up before I went out. Fool. I was confused. Delicious blood suck. I appreciate that every hit stuns. Shit. I need my bite to do more damage. Woo! Good stuff. I'm pretty
Here's
awesome.
what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petruskew's house and present this coupon. I'm not 100% sure what language that is,
Some voucher
but it explains her
for a free
accent.
checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Being a good person? Yeah, I need to go level up. Bigly. Delicious rats. Rats! I must eat you, for you are delicious. Hello, friends. I hear you, friends. Where are you? Ooh, codeine. And ergotamine. Hey, look, some more sodium hypochlorite solution. And opium. Gotta love opium. It's so full of opiates. There's my friend.
It's locked.
Won't open from this side, eh? Well, ain't that just a bag of crumpets, or whatever the fuck these people say. Ain't that just a bag of dicks, as they say. Alright, the door has been unlocked. I'm gonna help. Just give me a fucking second here, okay? Aluminum powder and aluminum shards. You know what I can do with those things? Make something out of aluminum. Aluminium, as the Brits say. Hey, bullets. I actually kind of needed those. Alright, let's find this fucking poor man trapped in the sewer. Citizen to save!
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
See, he's not gonna know what happened. He's just gonna see that a dude beat these guys to death with a bat. A bat covered in barbed wire, like a normal person. You alright, man?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first.
Or I
Please,
will eat you.
Take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Citizen rescued! Ooh, Clovis and Sketious.
Yes, I'll be... as soon as I can see the sky again.
Okay, so he is claustrophobic. I could eat him. I could do it. Oh, he's got a headache. Well, he'll probably be at the hospital soonish. Which will be good, because then I can treat him with a headache treatment. I don't currently have such a thing. Not on my person, anyway. Yeah, I like this bat. I like it. I have so much leveling up to do. I just realized I need to find Dick Butt's knife. I bet it was down there in that sewer too. I also need to eavesdrop on the doctor. Oh, hello. Ow. Quite a nasty surprise. Pembroke Hospital! Yeah, I'm going to... Yes! Okay, I'm going to rest and evolve the shit out of myself. Actually, you know what? For the sake of that guy, I'd like to help him with his headache. Make a headache cure. Silence. It's an excellent day for science. Oh. I cannot make a headache cure yet. I don't really need either of those things. Level 10 required. Rage. Abyss. Blood Cauldron. All of those things sound really cool. $1,300. Jesus. Let's do this. Release the Kraken. Tolling of the iron bell. Release the Kraken. Okay. Game Grumps, if you'd like to do a brand deal, I'm sure the channel could. I'm sure your channel could use the boost. Level 10 required. Ooh, that does seem pretty neat. Coagulation. Mm-hmm. That's the sort of control that I do like. Yeah, Ninja Sex Party. The offer stands. Okay, I have 800 experience points. I have increased myself a good amount. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use it. Control spell is a good thing. Alrighty. I'd say that's pretty good. I have increased myself quite a bit. Every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also degrade it due to diseases spreading among citizens. X to continue. Loretta Swansborough lost. What does that mean? What has changed? I don't even know who Loretta Swansborough is. So... Ah. Well. Let's go find this asshole's knife.
I wonder what your last thought
Fair enough. What's up, Doc? I'm gonna find his knife. Then I'm gonna use it for stabbing. I'm gonna give it back to him, then I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna take it myself. I have an idea. See if I can get them to fight.
Stupid fucking beast!
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm trying to help you hunt this skull. Really? Oh wow, they will not be goaded into a fight with one another. Dick. Yeah, so I guess the game doesn't have the capacity to actually make them fight. Unless it's a scripted thing. Kinda lame. But I get it. I should analyze those blood samples. Large and beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Will I get his knife back? If I kill him. Because I would like it. Oh, it's already not a... in case I want to mix it up. Need to get a headache remedy for him. And I've got a couple of blood samples to analyze, so maybe I can come up with it from there. I'm sure I've got the ingredients for it.
Hey, Doc.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Hey, Doc.
This feels like the opposite of finding shadows. Am I leading him to my office?
Killed, extorted, stole. Now I die. Fuck it. I live the way I wanted.
Man, he was a bad person. It doesn't matter. The district is almost completely sanitized. Now I have to go back and do doctor stuff. Like making medicine, because I'm a doctor. I don't have anything to analyze. Bullshit. Oh, this is how I get stuff. Yeah, I was a little lost. Not gonna lie. I need need to learn more treatments. I'm a doctor. Well, it did the first time. I learned a serum the first time. That's alright, I'll figure it out. I'll make everyone else healthy, you know. It's more of a fuck that guy.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Oh, it's cute. She thinks she's a vampire. Tibbets, I need you to go to that one place. Sean Hampton!
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Scuffs on every street corner. The daily routine.
Sorry. Release the Kraken. Tolling of the Iron Man. Mask save your life. Spanish influenza. Woo! Concerning your recruitment of the new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's stupid as he looks. He's stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs on the black market and delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. New investigation. Speaking of investigations. Gentlemen. Blood spear. Insanity. I think what I'll do is I'll take the powers that I have and I'll focus on those. I won't worry too much about getting all of the powers. I'll just make the powers that I have unstoppable.
It's locked, all right. Feeling pretty good. That was much easier than the first time I fought one of those. That's what happens when you level up, I guess. Makes sense. Good strategy. Hi. I will do my best to make this district a better place before I,
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Unreadable text in a Braille alphabet. Cure for blindness. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh no, I definitely will. But I'm gonna learn everything I can about him first.
What? What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Oh, he's got a cold. Let's see how much he can be worth. Because I definitely want to eat him. But I want him to be worth as much as possible before I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let him live for now so that he can be worth more when I do eat him. I find out a whole bunch of things if I investigate. Because it's not just enough to kill him for being xenophobic. The true depravity of this man should be uncovered first. Just so everyone knows. I don't want to put Whitechapel in more danger at this exact moment. I want to make sure it's nice and healthy before I fuck him up. So to do that... Shillings! Petition letter. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cardigan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for immediate change. Wow. It's making that a lot easier. As soon as I learn how to cure headaches and colds and things like that, I'll cure all these people, do my job as a doctor, and the moment they're no longer my patient, it's lunchtime. Yeah. He is many things. Slumlord, racist, rapist.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are, never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till I know everything about him. I'll wait till he's worth 1,000 points. Oh no, and I'll be glad to eat him. He's a bad person. But I want to make sure that when I do eat him, it's worth my while. You know what I'm saying? Because right now he's only worth a paltry 350. Oh, he's worth 490. I'd rather he was worth 1,000. If I'm going to be putting the district at risk by creating one more corpse, I'd rather make sure it's a worthwhile exchange. Like I did with Mr. Cock. All this talk about eating people, though. I am hungrier now. My stomach ache has abated. I just need recipes for medicine, man. So I can be the best doctor I can be. Because right now the district status is serious, so if I kill him, I could be very seriously endangering people. They both have resistances to range and not a lot else.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Are you deaf? A leech! Burn it, boys!
There we go.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I'm feeling real good about myself right now. I only got the drop on you because you're an idiot. Beating you all to death with a barbed wire bat. Call me Negan. Report about Pembroke. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. Beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true, unholy condition. I personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea, according to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal. He may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something going on at Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires, protected by those bloody traitors of the Stole. We don't know what to do, but we're convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Oh no. Hello, Frank the God 12 channel. How are you? I got a knife. Oh, a used pre-win steak. Presumably a better version of the steak. Even more vampire killing prowess. Not that it matters, because I have a bat with barbed wire on it. Speaking of a bat with barbed wire on it, I need to check something. Oh, is this a one-handed weapon? Hacksaw. Woo! It is faster. Uses more stamina. But not bad. Not bad at all. Excuse me, I would like to have used that knife, but the Great Hunt. Our fallen... Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to our fallen comrades, hail to their bravery. For we prevailed, the God prevailed, my brothers. We hunted them down, the enemies of mankind, hidden in the dark tunnels of our modern cities. We found them in their nests and dens, and they perished. We brought the fires of battle to the blackest pits. Never had such large-scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer tonight thanks to you. Thanks to those of us bitten and killed by the enemy of our trembling hand when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers. Do not doubt. Our cry tonight for the fallen comrades. Our cry from an old man who finally saw my goal accomplished as I live my last years on this earth. The God of Pruin is only half a century old, and we have already accomplished much more than the traitors of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let them leeches who survived our wrath remember we won't stop them. From The Adversary by Kendall Stone, founder of the God of Pruin. Well, isn't he a cheerful fellow? So yeah, I'm not gonna eat Miss Howcroft, crazy though she may be. There's hope for her condition. Maybe someday I can show her that I'm a real vampire, and what that actually means. And gently guide her to the fact that she herself is not a vampire. Would that be dangerous? Yes. But I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor first, and a vampire second. I certainly went through more medical training than vampire training. I'm an MD, for Christ's sake. Thank you for subscribing. You have made me 50 subscribers now. Hooray! That is a big milestone for me. Next milestone, 100. Next milestone after that, 500. Next milestone, 1,000. And then maybe we start getting paid? How fun would that be? Oh, so this is kind of a dead end after that. But it's alright. I have brought peace to the people of Pruin. Definitely going to. Delicious rats!
This is despicable.
Dude, do not be such a prude. Huh. I have found a hideout. I'm not going to use it. Rather just go back to the hospital. I liked the stream. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I don't really feel the need to level up just yet, or deal with the consequences of my actions.
I have thirst for blood.
That is accurate, friendo.
It ain't human.
Hi.
Kill it. Any more. He's got one of them. Take its head.
Delicious blood. Oh yes. Look at that shit. Taste it, taste it. Good. Taste it, taste. We're in a flavored neighborhood. I don't know if any of you remember Chalk Zone, but that is where I am getting that shit from. Chalk Zone always had a musical number. That was a crazy show. It was really good though. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Would you like to know more? Join for the freedom for us all. Guard the freedom of us all. Join the Royal Fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest recruiting office. Yes, aluminum powder and aluminum shards. Do you all know what this means? I can put aluminum on things. It's a heavier metal, but it checks out. Hello, more trash can. Give me your secrets. Okay, so I am going to quickly make my way back to the hospital. Excuse me. And I am gonna go be nice to Miss Hawthorne so that she can be in a healthier state of mind. I hope. She's a nice lady. She's just fucking nuts, you know? But she has a condition. Are you an alien? No? Well then, son, you have a condition.
This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare
I have wasted
me, dark
too much
queen.
energy for so
Spare
little
your
result.
obedient slave.
It's almost cute. Almost.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
Oh, Howcroft, not Hawthorne.
Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
What would have happened if I had chosen the other way, though? I'm curious. It's just so tantalizing. I must know. I can't believe this lady thinks she's a vampire. Vampires aren't real. Oh, okay. There is no way to cure her of her delusion. At least not in game. Even if you kill her, it's showing that you are a vampire and she is
I'll
not.
leave you, mistress of the
She believes that,
your nocturnal activities.
The daily routine.
Yeah, I see that my eyes are red and I am paler, like the way that you expressed. And I think that has to do with the fact that I just killed a dude. because I haven't rested all that much. I think it has to do with having just killed a man relatively recently. My eyes are fucking red as shit. Maybe it's because he's ready to evolve. I don't know. I'll look it up. But that'll be the end of this episode, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.